Good morning. Happy Christmas. It is actually Christmas Day morning and I've come out to do something a bit different, or at least attempt to do something a bit different. Excuse the croaky voice and the slight wheeziness. I was still suffering a bit, but I didn't want to stay in the house. So I've come out to Donna Nook, come to see the seals. And it's a really scary feeling in that I've come out without my tripod. Oh my God. It's all going to be handheld work. There's a little seal bathing in mud. I've bought all my lenses. I figured that I would need a long lens. Oh, they are so cute. Hang on, let me turn you around and show you this one. They are just the cutest things ever. Now we are past peak pupping season. I think there's still something like just under 700 pups here. And it's very surreal because this is a live bombing ground for the RAF. So you have a huge fence to keep you this side, to stop you interfering with the seals, because obviously if it can cause problems if the mothers smell humans on the pups and they can abandon them, so that's not good. And it also helps the pups to lose their fear of humans, which isn't good. And it's so beautifully quiet here this morning. There's like 3 cars in the car park. I'm just going to keep on wandering. Most of my work today is going to be long lens work, so that's the 70 to 200. We're going to have vibration reduction on. We're going to have the ISO hopped quite high, because it is dull and overcast, although there is blue sky starting to show through. And no tripod. It's a bit scary, let me tell you. And these subjects move. So it's going to be, I think I'm going to go on shutter priority with the camera. And there's one down here, he's being so cute. They're so inquisitive. And they've got such gorgeous eyes. Hello. Yeah, I know they can't understand me. I think the main colony will be down there. These are sort of the, I don't know, they're the outsiders. There's one over there. I'll flip the camera around. He's having a whale of a time in a mud bath. I'm not sure if you can make him out. He's down here somewhere. He's having a whale. You can just see a little lump and the ripples in the water moving. He's having a whale of a time down there. So yeah, just something a little bit different to get out of the house on Christmas Day morning and try and get some fresh air into my lungs, see if I can get rid of this bug. There's a mother and a pup down here. And when I first came here many, many years ago, we didn't have the wire fence. We had the wooden fence, but then the grass was all low enough that you could get down at a really low angle to get sort of on eye level with the pups and the seals. It's a bit more difficult to do that now, but we'll see what we can get. It's a much smaller viewing area than I recall it being before. And it's only, I don't think it's even half a mile. And there are not very many pups up here at all anymore. I'm sure when I came here originally you could walk for miles. But this seems to be the end of it, which is a shame. But I'm fascinated. I don't know if you'll see this. Hold on, let me see if I can turn you around. Out on the horizon you might just be able to make out a series of lumps, especially when it focuses. And that's actually the colony of seals. That's the mums and the dads. You have seen from the slides that I've just put up. And this one's got a Mohican. Oh, you've got to see this. Look at that Mohican down his back. He's shedding his baby's fur. How cute is that? Sorry, I know I'm jumping about. Let's see if I can get you where the sun isn't going to blind us. That's a bit better. So yeah, I think the thing with seals is to try and capture some of the character, because the pups are just got character by the bucket load. They'll sit there and they'll put their flippers across the face, and they'll chew on their flippers, and they'll almost sort of wave at you. And they've got such expressionful faces. Big, black, deep black eyes. They're so cute. So yeah, not a lot of B-roll, because there isn't really a lot I can show you. I've shown you the seals, some of them playing. There's one coming up 900 miles an hour. But I've got a fair few images that I think I'm happy with. I've ended up shooting on aperture priority. I don't know where I got shutter speed from. Aperture priority, I've been down at f3.5. I've had the ISO up at about 400, I think. And that's given me a fast enough shutter speed to freeze any action that they're giving, because they're waddling along the beach. And they get quite a lick on when they decide to go. But try aiming to capture something of the environment that they're in, or the characters. There's one just hopping up here. Just let me show you again. Him. And he was just peeking above this little bit of banking here. And that would have made a lovely photo. Oh, they're so cute. Morning.
Good morning.
Well, that was a wonderful way to while away a couple of hours. I say there's not many, I would say snails, seal pups left now, but it was quiet. And I think I've got a few images that I'm quite pleased with. trying to show them in their natural environments rather than just close-ups, although I have done a few close-ups. I made life quite difficult for myself because I didn't turn it back onto autofocus. I was still using manual focus, which was interesting, because trying to manual focus with that 70 to 200 lens is a flipping nightmare. And part of the reason for leaving it on manual is it back focuses. So when it's telling you it's focused, it's not. It's a couple of mil off of where it needs to be. So, oh, excuse the croakiness. But yeah, it's a long while since I've done some wildlife photography. And that was wonderful. I had a really good chat with one of the wardens. Was telling us how they've got, I think it was something like 2,200 pups at the peak. Slightly down on last year, but only slightly. And the pupping season seems to be starting later each year, only by a couple of days, but it is slightly later. I was having a good chat with him. They have to lose that fluffy fur because that's not waterproof. That's to keep them warm. And they have to lose that completely before they go off into the water. So it's going to be quite image heavy, this, I think. And, oh, sorry, yes. Because, as I say, there wasn't a lot of chance to do B-roll. Right, so you have a good rest of the day, and I will catch up with you next Sunday. Toodaloo.